What's going on with it? Back again, another video. It's your boy Raw Ink TV. In this video, we're going to be talking about some pros and some cons of, having a clothing brand and running a clothing brand. So if you guys are new to my channel, please like, please subscribe, and we're going to get right into it. So let's talk about the pros of running a clothing brand, right? So of course, a pro is definitely just being able to see people wearing your clothes is always a confidence booster, and saying like, oh, I'm going in the right direction where I'm going with this clothing thing. So like, just to see people wearing your clothes is always a pro, because like I remember, I did my first design, and this is crazy because I shot a video of my clothes and everybody wearing it, and it was like, I've been doing my clothing brand for roughly about 6 to 7 years now. So I seen somebody wearing the shirt I made like 4 or 5 years ago. It was crazy for me because I was on I think I was on Snapchat or something like that, and I seen somebody wearing the clothes like 4 or 5 years ago. Like think about that. Like, somebody wearing your clothes 4 or 5 years later. I was like, whoa, that's crazy. You know what I'm saying? So for me, it makes me feel good that showing like I'm heading in the right direction and stuff like that. So that's definitely a pro. Another pro I would say of just having your own brand and stuff is you really can be your own boss as far as your hours and stuff like that. Whenever you start your work, you know, you pretty much set your own schedule. So the freedom of, you don't have to be clocking in at a job, or you got to be there at a certain time, or you got to follow these rules and stuff like that. It's definitely a pro of having your business, especially if it's doing good numbers daily, or if you getting a lot of sales daily and this is your full-time job. It's a lot more work, I would say, because you're doing it all yourself. Like with me, like I ship all my clothes myself. This is my inventory, so restocking on like clothes and inventory is key. Having boxes set up is another thing. So you know what I mean, it's really a pro when you go basically like you got a lot of stuff, like you got a lot of stuff going on, and it's moving good. So another pro, of course, let's talk about money, right? So having a profit, seeing a profit, your investments, you getting a profit from it, and seeing it like, you getting return off your profit. Now for me, that's a pro, because you know what I'm saying, as an artist, like I like to be real creative on what I'm making and stuff like that. So I'm like hands-on, and everything I do is hands-on. I make it this myself. I design, I come up with the ideas and stuff like that. So being hands-on, it's kind of like, it gives me a creativity of being like artistic. Like, you know what I mean, like when you're in school and you're in art class and you're just drawing and stuff, like it's like you kind of get to feel free to feel good to be an artist and stuff. So those are like real good pros. It's like you really doing something you love to do, right? Now let's switch it up. Now let's talk about the cons, right? The major con of just being a clothing brand owner and starting off a clothing brand is you're gonna make a lot of mistakes. You know what I mean? Let's just be honest. Me personally, I made a lot of mistakes. A lot of mistakes, y'all. I'm just being honest with y'all. One of my mistakes I've made was when you're printing out the stuff yourself, because I got the machine, putting it on backwards, putting the logo on backwards on the shirt, and the shirt is backwards. There's been times where I use my press machine and I overheat the just the shirt and stuff, wasting t-shirts and stuff like that. So so the cons is you're gonna have experiences where you're gonna be messing up, right? Another con would be is very like expensive. You could say that's a con, because if you're an owner, if you're a business person, you got to put your own money up. Nobody's gonna put money up for your dream. It's not gonna just fly up in your hands like, hey, here you go, do it. You know what I mean? A lot of stuff you're gonna put your own money up to put in there. So it could be a con if you put money on. If you say you got a lot of shirts, and you got 20 shirts, and you spend a lot of money on, shirts, products, making it and stuff like that, and then it doesn't do any sales at all. Now you left with 20 shirts sitting there, and you ain't making no sales. So that could be discouraging. You know what I mean? That, instead of the pro I was saying about people wearing, it can discourage you because you're like, dang, I'm not making no sales, and all the stuff that I'm figuring out is not working, and you put it down. So I had a lot of times in my process that it wasn't always good. With some bads, I wasn't making sales and stuff like that. So a lot of stuff could be discouraging. But yeah, so I would say it's a con though, because a pro is when it's good, but when it's not doing good, it's a con. You know what I'm saying? Another con it will probably be is like, you lacking information and stuff like that can be a con. But that's why you got videos like this, like, so if you guys are in here, make sure you like this video, because I'm giving y'all some gems right here, and make sure y'all subscribe. But you might be lacking some information on just new ideas like building a website, stuff like that. For me, it was a con because I wasn't seeing no growth. You know what I mean? So as part of the business, you want to see some type of growth. Like, you want to get to the next level with your business, and a lot of stuff you got to figure it out yourself. So it could be a con like that. But in all honesty, if you're running the clothing brand, just keep pushing, and never give up on your dreams. And who knows, man, you might be the next big clothing brand out there. You might be up there with Nike, Puma, all the big leagues. You know what I'm saying? So who knows, man. So if you found this video helpful, give this video a like, subscribe, and I'm gonna catch you on my next video. Walking TV, peace.